Can you guys watching at home spot the difference?
Today we're doing an experiment, DLSS plus FrameGen versus native resolution. Is it as bad as people say it is? We'll talk about that after a word from today's sponsor. There are three certainties in life: death, taxes, and the desire that PC gamers have for just one more monitor even though they have plenty. But what if I told you you could get a compact monitor that adds a load of new features to your PC experience? That's where today's video sponsor Corsair comes in and their Xeneon Edge 14.5-inch display. This display rocks a 2560 by 720 60Hz display with 5-point multi-touch support, giving you ultimate control of your apps and widgets. And speaking of apps and widgets, this monitor is easy to use as just another standard display, or it can be customized using iCUE to create a central station for PC monitoring, stream chat, and other cool widgets you can choose from and even create yourself. With multiple mounting options and easy connectivity with either a single USB-C DisplayPort cable or a regular DisplayPort cable, even being able to mount this inside cases where any 360mm radiator would fit. To learn more, check the link down below, and big thanks to Corsair for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get into it, shall we?
So right now we have two identical setups. We got two 1440p 180Hz monitors, we have two similar mechanical keyboards, two similar mice, and on paper these look the exact same. They're both just sitting inside of the Oblivion Remastered, but we have two different PCs powering these setups. One of those PCs has a Ryzen 9600X with a 5060 Ti 16GB, kind of like your mid-range build, if you will. Now, the other build underneath the cardboard box has a 9800X 3D and a 9070 XT, which is definitely towards the top of the line.
Now, the point of this video is to have one system, the 5060 Ti 16GB, run DLSS on balance with FrameGen, while the other system with the 9070 XT is running native. Because the 9070 XT is the faster GPU, we want to see, can the upscaling AI help that the DLSS and FrameGen gives the 5060 Ti make it a better or equal gaming experience? Or will running native, which you all at home and most people think is the better overall experience, actually run away with this? In this video, we're going to bring in some of the employees between PC Bros and Toasty Bros that come in and blindly answer one question: which one is the better gaming experience? Now, is this going to be the definitive answer on if FrameGen or DLSS is actually worth using? Not necessarily. In this video, we're just going to show you guys the opinions of some PC gamers, not knowing what exactly they're doing an experiment for, just which experience is the better gaming experience in their opinions, so you guys at home can take that data and figure out if you think any differently about DLSS and FrameGen. Okay, so I feel like I did a pretty good job explaining what this video is, but after reviewing the video as a whole, I felt there should be an extra explainer here to further double down what I'm trying to say here and also offer you guys an additional resource to dive deeper into this video. Once again, this is not a video where we're determining once and for all if DLSS, FrameGen, and upscaling is bad. This is just us doing an experiment where we're interested to see if our staff can notice the difference without knowing anything about this experiment, and I would consider this video much more of an entertainment piece than an educational piece. While yes, there is going to be some information you can take home from this, I would consider this much more of a small sample size fun video where you can see live reactions of PC gamers that actually game pretty regularly if they can notice DLSS and FrameGen at the same time without even knowing that we are running that experiment. Now, if you are somebody who wants to see the raw, uncut versions of their reactions, because this video has been edited with entertainment in mind, we'll upload a raw, uncut version of this video to our second YouTube channel, Toasty Bros Clips, links in the description down below, so you can watch their reactions with all the pauses, the stares, the silence that we did not want to include in this final video because we were trying to make this a much more entertaining, punchy video for people to follow along, to just see some PC gamers react to some gameplay that have no idea what they're being tested about. So hopefully that makes things clear. Again, not a definitive answer on DLSS and FrameGen. It's a topic that, yes, there is a difference when it comes to input lag when you turn on FrameGen. It's got a lot better with modern GPUs like 50 series and all the new stuff from AMD, but it is something that people out there do feel, and this is just us having a fun time to see if our staff can actually notice it without knowing the parameters of the test. Now, let's get into the video.
So setup number one is the cheaper setup, the 9600X and the 5060 Ti. You guys are just gonna have to remember that at home. And right now, we're running 1440p, the native res, but you can see here, we do have a resolution scale that's grayed out because we are running ultra setting preset with DLSS set to balanced, and we're using FrameGen. So that means we're already upscaling and we're using AI to guess the next frames on screen, which most people think, especially in multiplayer, oh, I'm at a major disadvantage if I do that because, well, it's fake frames and it's gonna cause things that aren't really there. But we're just playing a single player game to really dial in people's opinions.
And over here with the 9070 XT system, we also have 1440p, but this time 100% render scale because we have no upscaling going. But one interesting thing is we are running on a high preset instead of ultra like the 5060 Ti. Main reason being the 9070 XT is a fast GPU, but when running ultra settings, we're getting FPS below 60 on native. So the idea was, can we make an argument that, hey, maybe running DLSS and FrameGen, but also getting higher details with the 5060 Ti running ultra make a lot of sense versus the native lower quality image on the 9070 XT. Will all the weirdness of DLSS and FrameGen cause problems? That's for our contestants to decide.
All right, we turned the lights off so that the camera and people can kind of see the image a little better on screen. We're gonna start people off inside in this town where it's like the exact same conditions no matter what. They can walk outside and stuff if they want, but I think when people don't know what they're looking for, they're probably gonna have no clue what's going on here. So a little background, McAllister knows what this video is. So
here's the thing, knowing probably won't help me.
No, I don't think
all right,
it will.
so yeah, basically, McAllister knows this video idea. He knows what's happening. So he'll be like the baseline that actually knows what's going on. Can he notice the difference? That's gonna be the question.
Zach, don't listen.
Don't listen.
Don't listen. He's got to have the side anyways.
Which one is the better gaming experience? Which one do you prefer?
I mean, I would play this. I don't know how like particular everyone is about playing the different games just in general, but for me, I played original Oblivion. This is fine.
So we have Zach. It's important to mention that he just had eye surgery.
My right eye is completely fried. I can't even see out of it. I don't see any like FPS drops. I don't feel any stutters. I don't see any screen tearing. I don't think it's refresh rate. I think
maybe they are the exact
Maybe you're
same.
being gaslit right now.
And feel free to like, well, it'd be nice if you have any thoughts while you're playing, like good, bad.
I mean, so far this one feels fine. Yeah, nothing feels.
I love that everyone goes through the wiggle test. That's like
The wiggle test is genius.
The wiggle test is how you just see something feeling weird. All right, so just start playing
Can I
on.
play on him?
Yeah, so you can walk around.
Trying to punch people.
Yeah, trying to punch people. We had.
Oh my god, who's that?
Don't worry about him.
So it's specifically monitor what feels better, right? Yeah, you all
He's got the zoomer.
It's just
Look at him.
it's just everything. Like, which gaming experience do you like better?
This feels good, I'm not gonna lie. I like
Okay.
this a lot.
You just punched somebody.
Yep, and now
You have committed crimes, man.
Yep, I have no idea what's going on. Honestly, the mouse sensitivity needs to go up, but I mean, it's not bad. Does one of these have ray tracing on and the other doesn't?
maybe.
Be careful not to beat up anybody because you might get sent to
That
jail.
was very quick.
Am I in jail?
know,
Now, these
I
are the
like
same
this.
keyboards and mice, right?
Yeah.
This is hard. I know I was going to have to take a test today.
And let's see. I'm hoping there'll be an obvious difference. Nah, of course not.
I don't notice a difference between the two, so I can't really like pick a favorite just based off walking around in a dimly lit room.
That doesn't feel as good. Yeah, this one, it doesn't look as good to me. Definitely at first right there when I first started moving, didn't feel as good. I mean, I don't know, they both,
So it's definitely tough, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, I like this one better. It's brighter. The other one's too dark. They feel very similar though.
I probably should tell you. We tried our best to get this as similar as possible, but there are time of day and everything in this
Okay.
game, so
This one, they're both very good. It's so difficult.
I feel like this one has DLSS on. Honestly, I think I like this one better. It's not
Number one.
Yeah, it's not the art. It doesn't have the same artifacting that you see in here with the shadows, but it's the same kind of thing that you would get when you go behind stuff in a lot of like Unreal Engine games, and the trees will turn into like dotted gray area.
Okay.
Y'all, they look the same.
Something to do with frame rate, or maybe, I don't know what affects this, but maybe it's just motion blur on, they forgot to turn it off. I don't know. As far as which one I'd pick for a gaming setup, I like one. That's the one I'd do.
Graphically, I don't really notice a difference either. Honestly, like they just feel the same to me. If off a pure gameplay feeling, if that's what I'm looking for, they feel the exact same to me.
If you had to like take one home right now, would you pick one, or do you just feel like either one would be the exact
I would
same?
say, yeah, I'd say either one.
Either one?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're so similar. You all made a hard one. Right now it's this one. Just gut instinct this one.
I don't know. I don't see a difference. I'm just not seeing it.
Okay.
that's an answer.
Ultimately, I do like that one better. Actually, I think this one has ray tracing on though.
Okay, so number two, you.
I don't care for it.
Okay, so number one is the preference.
Number
Okay.
one.
All right,
we
cool.
may come back for you again
All right.
in a minute.
Cool.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
The door over there's open, so just
We'll be quiet. Okay, so we gotta be a little bit quiet because that door is open over there, but the findings were interesting. Jackson's gonna explain what we're gonna do next because we think we need to go further than just this for the video.
It did seem though like there wasn't a unanimous like people loved another one over the other. It seemed like I think we had more people vote for one, I think.
It's either they voted for one or
they
it was
didn't
just
know.
couldn't tell.
Yeah, we had like only one vote for two, I think, which was Tyler. Zach. Oh, it's Zach. Basically, though, we know some of you guys at home are probably gonna be like, okay, you guys tested a game on Ultra, one on High, with like all these different settings. We're gonna test out Marvel Rivals, which is a wonderful multiplayer game that no matter what, we're gonna get high FPS. We're gonna do the same settings so that one doesn't look better than another, but one will have DLSS and frame gen on.
It's going to test a couple things here. One, the FPS gap is going to be a lot bigger. As you can see right here, with FrameGen enabled, running the same medium settings, we're getting 200 FPS on our 5060 Ti, while the 9070 XT is only getting 135. So we have some FrameGen and DLSS upscaling, which should reduce the image quality and input lag, which is the main complaint with running FrameGen. And in a competitive game like this, it's probably going to be pretty noticeable, but we got to get our test subjects in here to really find that out.
And let's show them the settings real quick just so that they know what we're working with here. All right, so station number one, the cheaper one, we are running DLSS unbalanced, and then you can see medium, and we do have the 2x frame gen, and then Matt over here is all natty.
Yep, so medium settings right here. We'll scroll up and show you guys that we are all natty, no upscaling or anything of that sort. It is just all off. So that is currently what we are working with. So it's gonna be the same question for everyone. Bring them in. Which gaming experience do you like the most? It's a little more complicated to get up and running, but it should be a more real world scenario, especially for esports titles. Will they notice the difference? Let's bring them back in here.
We got a competitive shooter for you now.
Oh gosh, on keys?
On keyboard, and yeah, you're a controller player.
Yeah, this is all bad.
Oh, what?
Whoa! Yeah, yo!
I will kind of play alongside you and just let me know when you want to switch. Going the right way?
I have no idea. I literally have no
Should
idea.
we like get like objective markers?
It's hard because I don't even know what I'm looking for.
You just want to start up a
know?
comp lobby, Zach?
Yeah, we can play it right next to each
I
other.
just died. I got a little too far in.
Useless. Useless.
I never liked Marvel Rival. I don't play the game, so I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, so maybe that is a point of reference that I'm missing, but I tap to click my button, thing happens.
This one's very vibrant colors. This is a pretty game. Can I shoot him?
Yep, red's bad.
Do you mind doing this, Matt? Just like wiggling? Yeah, once again, that one has the blur and this one doesn't.
Same thing as before, like I'm not noticing any like screen tearing, motion blur, any like FPS drops. I don't really feel any input lag off of what I'm doing right here. I guess this maybe one feels like a little bit smoother, but it could just be my eyeball being messed up.
With it being such a fast-paced game, if I was able to walk around, I could probably kind of tell more about the differences. But because it's such a fast-paced game, it really doesn't seem different to me.
So I'm really gonna go, I think, if you said it's not peripherals, it's gotta be like DLSS or something, and like FrameGen, but this looks so smooth. Oh, this does look better though. I don't know, like slightly.
Like, I tried to even think about what we'd be testing, and I know in the past there's things I had suggested. I have a theory because of the game we're playing.
You're gonna switch to
Oblivion?
Matt's.
Yeah, let's swap.
Yeah, swap.
Since he died. Oh, I
So I
think you're
died. Now
about to die too.
no, I won't die over here.
Is that's AI doing that? Anywho.
Oh, dude. Man, they both look and feel the same to me.
Oh, this is like going to the eye doctor.
One look better.
I always fail that
One or
part.
two.
I hate that part.
Which one looks better?
They both look good.
Okay, well, that could be your answer.
Then again, I'm gaming on 75 hertz at home, so.
And see, that's why we test multiple people here, is because there's different types of gamers out there. You know,
Yeah.
there's people who play games differently, and that's why you want to test not super big sample size
Yeah.
here, but a different sample size so you can see what people actually think about this technology.
If there is something different, maybe if you know what it is and you're looking for it, you can find it. But to like, for me right here, being side by side, having no clue what I'm looking for, I don't really like notice anything, honestly. The more I'm like feeling between the two, it feels like one might be a little bit more responsive, like less input lag, but I don't know what would cause that. I guess I would pick one.
Okay.
These are no different to me. I would play either of these very happily. Like this, from feeling alone, I'm sure someone could gripe about something, but that's always the case. I think these are both fine machines, and I would play either of them happily.
I don't feel a difference.
Or would you say they're...
I would say give me either one.
For some reason, this one, they do look slightly different. I just can't tell why. Maybe that's
What's your observation?
Maybe that's my head. That one looks smoother.
Do you have a preference so far?
Still number 2, like just slightly.
All right, you're so
Beast like that.
Two?
Yeah,
Firm on number
I'm just firm number 2 right now.
Ew, wait. Oh, yeah, this has DLSS frame gen. For sure. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Which
here,
one
do you want to
'Cause
compare this?
What is all this crappy artifacting? That's called frame gen.
Oh, hold on now. Hold on now. Let's.
Oh. It's not as bad on this one,
Okay.
but it is still noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
That one's better.
You think you like one better? Okay.
Even though it has, from what I can tell, possible frame gen, I feel like the lighting and shading in this one's a little bit better.
All right, guys, that test was actually pretty interesting because really no one except for Zach at PC Bros, for whatever reason, probably the least competitive gamer here, was able to supposedly see the fake frames.
I like that we're bullying all of the people in this test right now. It's absolutely crazy. But hey, as we mentioned at the beginning of this video, is this the end-all of end-all test to determine if frame gen gives you input lag? No, because there are actual numbers that show it does. It's just really showing you guys how an actual person perceives that input lag, which the people here at the office in the test that we did didn't really notice it that much. So is it a thing that input lag is there? Yeah, but is it really gonna impact most gamers based on the people we have here? It doesn't seem like that is the case. So do you guys think DLSS, frame gen, and just normal upscaling in general is just awful and shouldn't exist? Or do you think frame gen is actually a worthwhile thing after seeing this video? Let us know down below.
And also, do you think it's just a placebo that every time a gamer spends another $200 on a peripheral or upgrading their PC that they think they're suddenly better? Let us know down below, though, if you think there's any other tests that we should do. Is there anything that we could have done better to maybe find some different results? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
All right, now if you guys want to know how to become real gamers, check out PCBros.tech because we'll sell you exactly what you need. You tell us what you want to play, we'll sell you what you need.
PCBros.tech. We sell gaming PCs, we sell gaming laptops, and a bunch of other stuff. We even have a physical location in Louisville, Kentucky. You can come in today and yell at us about using fake frames.
Don't drive in.
Actually, please don't drive in. Please don't drive in and do that. Use code ToastyBros on checkout to save 3% of your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.